Hey everyone, welcome back to Real Literature and Random Videos by Neha Sultana. In today's video, I'll be reading a preface to Lyrical Ballad by William Wordsworth. This particular text comes under a critical theory paper for a third semester, and I'm following the syllabus of Gulbarga University. So before beginning the video, I would like to say if you are new here, please make sure to subscribe and press the bell notification for further updates. Thank you. Introduction. Okay. Lyrical Ballad is a collection of poems by William Wordsworth and Samuel Taylor Coleridge, published in 1798. It marked a significant shift in the landscape of English literature as the poets sought to break free from the formal conventions of the time. In this collection, they aim to capture ordinary life and emotions in a language accessible to everyone. Lyrical Ballads discusses the purpose and philosophy behind the poems, emphasizing a focus on simplicity, natural language, and the expression of profound feelings. The four guidelines of the manifesto include ordinary life is the best subject for poetry. Wordsworth uses common man's language here. Please keep this in your mind, okay? It will be easy. And everyday language is best suited for poetry. Expression of feeling is more important than action or plot. And the fourth one is poetry is the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings that takes its origin from emotion recollected in tranquility. मतलब वर्ड्सवर्थ का ये मानना था कि अगर हम पोइट्री उस समय में लोग क्या करते थे बोले तो पोइट्री को बहुत ही टफ कॉम्प्लेक्स लैंग्वेज में लिखते थे जो कि सिर्फ उस दौर के जो भी पढ़े लिखे लोग थे वही समझ पाते थे. अब फॉर एग्जाम्पल अब जो हम आम तौर पर ऐसा आपस में जो बात करते हैं ये बात अलग रहती, राइट. ये लैंग्वेज एक अलग रहती और जो किताबी लैंग्वेज रहती वो अलग रहती. तो उन्होंने लोगों को ये बोल रहे थे कि जब हम नॉर्मल लैंग्वेज में अगर हम पोइट्री लिख सकते हैं जो कि कॉमन मैन भी समझ जाए वो लैंग्वेज को, तो क्यों ना लिखे हम. तो उनका ये मानना था विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ का. Wordsworth initially considered his poems to be an experiment, suggesting that he wasn't all that confident that the public would receive them warmly. It would appear that as the first edition of the lyrical ballads were well received, Wordsworth should feel at ease. However, a certain degree of uneasiness remains. Wordsworth still feels the need to explain his experimental poetry in a preface. In the preface, Wordsworth writes that the purpose of the collection was to write poems that dealt with the things that happen in everyday life. Most importantly, Wordsworth, considered each poem in the collection to be an experiment in language, usage, or diction. He wanted to find out if conversational language could be used effectively in poetry. In the preface to Lyrical Ballads, Wordsworth outlines his definition of the nature and function of poetry, as well as identifying the qualities that make someone a true poet. For Wordsworth, poetry must reflect a spontaneity and an overflow of powerful feelings. Passion is a key as our mood and temperament. Although poetry must emerge from spontaneity, it must not be written spontaneously. Rather, Wordsworth asserts that a poet should be the that a poem should be the result of a long and deep reflection. He also cautions against being too concerned with the poetic rules of classicism. Next, Wordsworth breaks down the poet's process into four stages. The first is observation. Wordsworth is saying that if his preface was meant to be a detailed defense of his poetry theory, he would have to explain all the ways rhythmic language can be enjoyable. However, since it's not that detailed, he simplifies it by stating that a significant joy of rhythmic language is finding similarities in things that are different. Wordsworth proceeds to explain the process of poetic creation. The poet first recall their emotions in tranquility and contemplate those emotions in a piece until they dissolve away. A new kind of emotion comes into place. Then the poet can begin the composition process, and the poet will feel pleasure. The poet must always be careful that readers of their poem will feel more pleasure than the deeper passions that the poem addresses. People tend to read poetry and not prose over and over again because of this pleasure. Wordsworth cites Alexander Pope as an example of a poet who produces pleasurable poems from the plainest common sense. Poetry can be a vehicle to convey truth in a pleasurable way. Wordsworth addresses possible faults of his ballads. First, he worries that he might have written about something not worth writing about. Second, he is concerned that he may have connected things in a way that only makes sense to him. He is unsure which of his expressions are faulty, so he is holding off on making any corrections. Wordsworth asks reader to form their own feelings and opinions and not go by what other thinks when judging his poetry. So Wordsworth also tells readers that if they thought one poem was good and others were bad, they should go back and review those they thought were bad. Reading and judging poetry is an acquired talent, and a review would only be just to the poet. Wordsworth doesn't want readers to make quick judgments about his poetry, as such judgments are often wrong. So Wordsworth declares that there is nothing more he can do but let the reader read his ballads and experience the pleasure they offer firsthand. Wordsworth wants to show that his poetry is better and offers pleasure of a purer, more lasting, and more exquisite nature. It is not his intention to denounce other forms of poetry. Rather, Wordsworth wishes to promote a new genre of poetry that he feels will help keep humans human. सो नीचे आपको यहाँ पर देखिए कंक्लूजन लिखना है देयर फोर से स्टार्ट करके, एंड देन आपको इतना तो लिखना ही पड़ेगा फॉर 16 मार्क्स. आप अगर इसमें से भी कट 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 करके अगर लिखोगे तो यू विल नॉट गेट 16 आउट ऑफ 16 मार्क्स. ओके, ये आंसर के लिए भी आपको 16 आउट ऑफ 16 नहीं मिलेंगे, क्योंकि कोई भी एग्जामिनर आपको 16 आउट ऑफ 16 मार्क्स नहीं देगा. ये रूल्स ही है. अगर आपको आप उतने मतलब सब कॉमास, पंक्चुएशंस और हाइफन, इंटरजेक्शंस कहाँ पर आना है, ग्रामेटिकली करेक्ट होना चाहिए, तभी आपको तो भी आपको नहीं मिलेंगे 16 आउट ऑफ 16 मार्क्स. 11, 12 ऐसा मार्क्स, ये क्राइटेरिया है यूजीसी का. तो अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आए तो प्लीज़ मेक श्योर टू सब्सक्राइब एंड सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. बाय बाय.